What's happening, party people? Got a little bit of a busy week planned. I'm gonna do some cleanup around the house. I'm gonna pick up a vehicle that I purchased recently that has a manual transmission on it. I'm also going to rebuild a few cylinder heads, get those things ready to install on vehicles that need them, and just got to take care of some things, man. Now, I want to send out a request if you guys can. If you see any manual 850s for sale or in the salvage yard, please let me know. Man, I can't tell you how long the list is of people looking to do manual transmission swaps on their 850s. I'm actually surprised. When I made those videos of me doing Panther a couple years ago, I thought, man, I hadn't heard of too many people doing it. Maybe a dozen or so. I thought, these videos are going to be a big waste of time. I'm doing all this work, doing all this stuff, recording all these long videos, posting all these clips, and nobody's going to do this. Man, it is like the new fad. People trying to manual swap their cars. So, it would be a shame if any of these cars got scrapped. 850s, S&V 70 manual cars from 93 all the way up to 2000. And now people are doing it in the P2 cars from 2001 and newer, But there's enough of those, I think, to go around. In the U.S., there was 0 turbocharged 850s that had the manual transmission. So those are the ones that I especially want. If you know of any manual 850s that's for sale or in the salvage yard, let me know. Now, I'll also say this. If you are inclined to do so, you can purchase all of the parts to do a manual conversion out of a salvage yard. Depending on the salvage yard, you can spend $250 all the way up to $400 to get all those parts out of the salvage yard. If you're skilled and you're good at it, you could probably get all of those parts out of the salvage yard 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Now, I have people that watch the videos that are willing to pay $700, $750 for all of those parts. I wouldn't mind paying a little bit of money for them either to deliver them to these people. So if you know of any 850s and you don't want to get involved with harvesting those parts, send me a private message or call or text me, and I'd appreciate knowing about it regardless of where it is. I could send somebody after it, let somebody know where it is so that they could try to get a hold of that thing. Or if it's in my path of travel or even anywhere close, 4 to 6 hours, I'd be willing to go get it myself. Let me know if you want to pull it and me purchase the stuff off of you because you don't want to dealing that stuff out to the general public. I'm willing to do that. Just if you decide to pull it yourself, be careful. Try not to break anything that needs to be whole. I like to remove the shifter assembly from the top of the shift knob to the bottom of the shifter base where it bolts to the floor. Separating that stuff, a lot of people damage it. I like to pull the center console out and unclip the boot. Trying to unclip those boots from up top without pulling that center console up, break those clips a lot of times. I like to take a piece of that center console, and if it's nice, got some wood grain in it or something, I try to pull that piece out of the rest of the center console. It has T15s on the bottom side of it. You can undo the switches, undo the switch pack, and undo the ashtray thing, and take that whole piece out so that it can be used in the manual cars. That piece is different. It has a smaller opening for the manual shifter, not like the automatic one. So keep that in mind. If you see any 850 manuals, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Hey, let me get this video posted. I don't know if I got anything else to put behind this. I'll see when I go inside. Took a little trip this past weekend with my daughter. It's real nice when your daughter takes a little vacation and she invites you along. That's kind of a neat thing. Most of the time our kids don't want to be around us, but she was kind enough to invite me and Diane to go with her, so we did that over the past weekend. Queen Bee, I took it. The floor in the passenger side of Queen Bee's wet. Got to figure out what's going on with that. AC evaporator drain, sunroof drain, something's clogged up in there, causing water to back up into the floor. Byron got stuck, creeped off the side of the road, all-wheel drive, disconnected. Had to get a tow truck to get him out of there. But other than that, had a good, relaxing weekend. So let me get cracking on this week. Got a lot of stuff to do. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert. That's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. On a little vacation spot, Red River Gorge. It is kind of hard getting up and down these hills with the front wheel drive car. Byron got stuck down here, so I'm going to go see if I can help him out. I got the dog's big leash. Maybe I could drive it out, but he pulled the car off the road pretty good. So we're going to see if we can help him get up here. Let's see how far we are. 1/10 of a mile. He said he's about a half mile from the cabin, little house, but the one they gave us, man, that's got a steep hill. I didn't know if I was going to make it up there. Two-tenths of a mile. Just passed somebody. Had to share the road. I guess you saw that. This thing just keeps winding around. It's all, I don't know what kind of gravel you call it. But it wasn't too bad for me getting up here. Byron probably don't know how to ride the clutch good enough to get up here. Sometimes you gotta use your clutch, man, or just hit it. Being first gear probably better. He's down there, I think. Let's see if we see Byron. This is kind of where he gets stuck. I think, yeah, there he is. So let me see if I can help him get out of here. So Byron got stuck trying to come up this big hill. While he was coming up, he was losing traction. So he started backing back down. He got concerned about the passenger side and started going off the road on the driver's side. Then when he realized he was going off the road, he stopped, tried to go forward. However, the car didn't have LSD, so the wheel, you have one-wheel drive instead of two-wheel drive. This car used to be all-wheel drive, but the all-wheel drive was disabled when he bought it. So he got this driver's side wheel is trying to do all the driving, and the passenger side wheel that's on the good part of the road is just sitting there. So you got one wheel pulling and the other wheel waiting for what? We don't know. So I tried to pull him out with Queen Bee, couldn't do it. So we got a record here. It's about to solve all our problems. Trying to slide the rear end over toward the passenger side. The front wheel has gone back about 1.5 feet so far. So he's lifting it back up, trying to pull it over. Nice and slow and gently. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.